Hi, my name is Dr. John Douillard. I want to talk to you today about how to lower your cholesterol naturally. Now, we all know that high cholesterol levels is a risk factor for cardiovascular disease, so please have that checked and monitored by your medical doctor. And once that's accomplished, we can begin to employ preventative therapies. Now, we all know that stress is a major cause of disease, and stress is also a risk factor for cardiovascular disease and high cholesterol. And I want to talk to you today about how stress actually does raise cholesterol levels. When you're under a lot of stress, the stress produces a series of stress-fighting hormones. These hormones are toxic, they're degenerative, they save your life, but they have waste products. They are called free radicals. And these free radicals, they actually damage the healthy cholesterol. The LDLs, or the low-density lipoproteins, are very vulnerable to damage from free radicals, such as lipid peroxides, that damage and irritate the LDLs, and then they are in turn irritate the arterial wall, and the cholesterol begins to clump and accumulate in the arterial wall, causing coronary artery disease. So we know that stress damages the healthy cholesterols and makes them a risk factor for cardiovascular disease and coronary artery disease. So we have to look at ways to remove the stress out of our life. Now, I've talked and done many videos and many articles about how to remove stress. Probably the simplest thing you can do is learn how to meditate. I did a video called the 1-minute meditation. I absolutely love this meditation. It's very simple. It's 30 seconds of a very simple breathing technique, 30 seconds of being still. In 1 minute, you completely reset your ability to be calm under stress. So a very, very powerful tool. Please go to my archives of my video and watch the 1-minute meditation video and learn how to reset yourself. You can do it 10 times a day. It'll probably change your life. It's so powerful, and it only takes 1 minute. Now, in addition, in Ayurvedic medicine, there is an herb called Guggul, the most powerful herb for lowering cholesterol levels. Historically, for thousands of years, it was the #1 herb for obesity, the #1 herb for increasing thyroid function, the #1 herb for arthritic changes. Now, how does all that tie together? Well, traditionally, when people were gaining weight and obese, they typically had low metabolism, thyroid problems. So this is an herb that's well documented to increase thyroid function. And I cite the studies in the article associated with this video, so please read the article where I go into detail on this herb and how it works and why it works. But it's a thyroid stimulant, so it helps boost metabolism, therefore it helps the body be a better fat burner. In addition to that, the Guggul sterones, the active ingredients in the Guggul, which is a resin from a very small tree in India. These resins, these Guggul sterones, are actually natural antioxidants. They neutralize the free radicals that are produced from stress that oxidize the healthy cholesterols and cause cardiovascular disease and coronary artery disease, basically plaque in your arteries. So it's a natural antioxidant for the whole arterial cardiovascular system. That's really, really important. In addition, it naturally lowers cholesterol. Some studies show 11% reduction, some show as high as 24% reduction. So it's a very important and powerful herb for lowering cholesterol significantly, protecting the LDLs and the good cholesterols, the healthy cholesterols, from free radical damage. It raises HDLs, it lowers triglycerides, it actually keeps the blood and the platelets from clumping, so there's less viscosity in the blood, so the blood can circulate more efficiently, and it's been shown in many studies to be a powerful therapy for certain types of arthritis because it detoxifies the fat cells and detoxifies the joints. So here's an herb that kind of does a lot of therapies, particularly around neutralizing and mitigating the impact of stress and how that stress causes high cholesterol levels, coronary artery disease, and cardiovascular disease. I am a big believer that any herb that you take, and you should read more, learn more about this herb, any herb you take really will not work effectively unless it's tied together with a good healthy lifestyle, stress reduction techniques, making sure your digestion is really strong, and making sure your body has the capacity to detoxify well. And I've covered all those issues in detail in my newsletters and the videos that are archived on my website at LifeSpa.com. Thanks for listening. I'm Dr. John Douillard.